Welcome back again to the second edition on physics. Now, the question said force between mass. Remember, I started with gravitational law, step by Isaac Newton. Now, I'm going to talk about a question that related to gravitational field. The mass of proton and electron in a hydrogen atom is about 2 times 10 raised to the power minus 27 and 10 raised to the power 30 kg move around the distance of the atom. Now you are talking about two proton and electron. Remember, this one carry positive charge, the other one carry negative charge, but there are two bodies that is moving together apart from the distance. And the distance you are talking about is what? Is the radius through the gravitational force of attraction. You are asked to calculate it using the law of what? Gravitation. Now, since there are two bodies moving, and I said that when the two bodies are directly proportional to each other, it later be inversely to the distance apart, which is the nucleus. Does that mean that F, the force that move the two bodies, are directly proportional to the proton and the what? Electron. That is the two bodies. M1, M2, and inversely proportional to the distance apart, which is the radius. And when you use this formula, which now be written as F, the force is equals to G, which is a constant, M1, M2, all over the product of the what? The radius. Using this formula, you have to write the value one after the other. That's it. G is equals to 6.67 times 10 raised to the power minus 11, which is constant. The first mass M is equals to 2 times 10 raised to the power minus 27. Then the second mass is equals to 1 times 10 raised to the power minus what? 30 kg. Now, the distance apart, that is R, is equals to 5 times 10 raised to the power minus 11. These are the parameters. The values have been given. What will I do? I will begin to substitute it from the formula. I'm going to have F is equals to G is equivalent to, I'm going to have 6.67 times 10 raised to the power minus 11 times M1, which is 2 times 10, are you following? Raised to the power minus 27 times M2, which is 1 times 10 raised to the power minus 30, all over the radius, which I'm going to have 5 times 10 raised to the power minus 11, or exponential 2. Why did I put here 2? We look into the equation. In the radius, there is what? 2. That's why I also attach this to. What will I do? I will begin to take the numbers in one place, which I'm going to have F is equals to 6.67 times 2 times 1 times, let me take the base, which I'm going to have 10 exponent minus 11 plus open bracket minus 27 plus open bracket minus 30, all over this and this. 5 exponential 2 is 25, which I'm going to have 25. 2 times this, I'm going to have times 10 raised to the power minus 22. Are you following? Minus 22. Okay, let me play my board. Just calm down, follow the solving. Just follow them one after the other, step by step. But believe me, you will not regret this edition because you're going to enjoy it. After your exam, you will enjoy more of it. Continue enjoying the class. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue from where I stopped. From the 7 below. Now let's go back. Let's come back. From the 7 below, you're going to have F. That is the force that holds the two bodies together. 6.67 times 2 times 1. Now bring it to the power. I'm going to have 10. When we look at 10, I have minus 10 here. Minus 11. 11 times plus, I'm going to have minus 27. Minus times plus here, I'm also going to have minus 30 all over 25 times 10 minus 22. Now, so doing, are you following? I'm going to have F is equal to 6.67 times 2 times 1 times minus 11 minus 27. What are you going to have? You're going to have minus 38. That is minus 11 minus 27. I'm going to have minus 38. Then minus 38 minus 30, I'm going to have minus 68, which I'm going to have 10 raised to the power minus 68 divided by 25 times 10 raised to the power minus 22. Bring it to the laws of indices. Division, which means what? Which means subtraction. I'm going to have F equals to 6.67 times 2 times 1 times 10 raised to the power minus 68. Now coming here, I'm going to have minus open bracket minus 22 divided by 25 times, okay, divided by 25. Because I've taken this up, I'm going to have 6.67 times 2 times 1. Minus 68, when you look at this, is minus. Minus times minus, I'm going to have plus. I'm going to have times 10 raised to the power minus 68 plus 22 divided by 25. Now, what are we going to have? I'm going to have 6.67 times 2 times 1 all over 25 times 10 raised to the power minus 46. For you, let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 6.67 times 2. Remember, this one means nothing, divided by 25. Now, on taking this, let me overlook this one for now. 6.67 times 2, I'm going to have 13.4 divided by 25 times 10 raised to the power minus 46. On top of it, I'm going to have
0.536.
0.536 times 10 raised to the power minus 46. Now, because of 1 0 here, I'll add 1 0 there, minus 1, which I'm going to have 5.36 times 10 raised to the power minus 47. That is the final answer. God bless you. Continue. Now, we have reached here. I'm going to have 6.67 times 6.6 times 10 raised to the power 19 all over 16. Now let's take this one for 6.67 times 6.
Wait.
6.6 times 6 times 7. I'm going to have 281.4 all over 16. Well, I have 281.4 all over 16 divided. I'm going to have as what? 17.587. Bring it to the power. I'm going to have 17.587 times 10 raised to the power 19. On a normal standard form, I'm going to have it. Moving one, I'm going to have 1.7587 times 10 raised to the power 20 Newton. That's the final answer. God bless you and remain blessed.